I had lunch this week with a friend who told me a simple story of going to the doctor. And the doctor said this about one of the procedures that needed to be done. He said, really what's going to happen is addition by subtraction. How they needed to remove something, and that was going to add to us. Hey, look at this, a washer on the road. Speaking of addition by subtraction, I think that's a washer and not a dryer. If you want it, it's the way it works in my neighborhood. It's free right there. Look at that. You can come and get it. Looks like it's in good shape. We've got a dryer that's almost matching at the church, except it's bright red, but kind of the same brand. I don't know what brand this is. Yeah, I can't read it like I know. Anyway, and I've been thinking about that. It's just been brewing with me for the last couple of days. Addition by subtraction, the things that we take from our lives, like this family just setting out saying, hey, we don't need this washer anymore, and giving it away to add to our lives. Because things improve so often when we minimalize and we go down that whole different path. When I was 17 or 18 years old, I started meditating. I'd already been meditating with different types of Eastern religions, but I started transcendental meditation. I remember going in for what they call an initiation. I remember bringing flowers and fruit, going into the teacher, going to all that kind of stuff, getting my mantra, which was very secret, and being told never to share my mantra. I can't tell you my mantra, I'm so sorry. Getting my mantra, never being able to tell my mantra to anyone, and then beginning to meditate twice a day. 15 minutes twice a day, first of all, and then 20 minutes twice a day as I went for a monthly checkup. And I'd go for these monthly checkups, and the teacher would, enhance my meditation, would increase it, would tell me how I was doing. And it was kind of like golfing together with someone, so that we had the opportunity to be able to, see how each other was doing during this time and meditate. I got a lot of good instruction during it. But this is the funny part when I think back about those, because it wasn't like days or weeks or months. This was years of my life that I meditated every morning, every evening with transcendental meditation. And I don't remember how old I was when I stopped. I don't remember why I stopped. But thinking back on it, there are two things that profoundly stand out to me. I remember exactly the chair that I would use for meditation. It was this kind of white steel chair with this 5-inch pad, probably, or 4-inch pad that I would sit on, and it had a straight back. It was very comfortable, and it made it nice for me to be able to meditate in that chair. I could sit up straight, upright. It was great. That chair moved out with my first wife. I miss that chair even still. I think about it. I can also tell you where I went when I meditated. I mean, I can tell you, I could describe exactly the spot I would go to during my meditation. And for those of you who have never meditated, that may sound like bizarro and new agey and all kinds of stuff like that, but even still today, while running, it may be one of the things that helps me in my running. Without meditating, without sitting down, without having a mantra, without doing any of those things, I can go to that spot. I mean, it's literally like a physical place that I can describe, and I can go there because of the disciplines that I spent years of my life working at. I don't know what kind of disciplines you have in your life that you don't know when they stopped, you don't know why they stopped, what friendships you had that you used to have coffee with on a regular basis, what good things in your life that built you into who you are today, that somehow you've let go and you don't even know why you let go of them or how you let go of them. Because this is the truth. All those years with transcendental meditation, I can tell you when I was initiated, I can tell you the beginnings of it, I can tell you the years of it, but for the life of me, I can't tell you why I stopped or when I stopped. Not even the year. I mean, it had been in my mid-20s, I assume. Late 20s maybe? I don't know. A decade or so in. Time goes by so quickly, and when we let stuff happen and just slip away, pretty soon, I was talking to a guy in the streets not long ago, and I asked him how long it had been since he went to church. He stopped, and I said, has it been a few months since you've been to church? No, longer than that. I said, what, a year or more? Oh, no. a lot longer than that. He stopped, and it caused him to pause. You could tell. I looked at his face. He says, "It's been decades since I've darkened the door of a church. Decades." And it really sobered him up. And then he started telling me about the part that church had played in his life. He didn't remember how he just walked away from it, but it had been decades. You have disciplines in your life that have made you who and what you are, and somehow we let them slip away. Maybe you've been a helper, maybe you've been a servant, maybe you've been a lover, maybe you've been someone who's lifted others up, maybe you've been a friend, maybe you've been an athlete, maybe you've been a runner, maybe you've been a surfer, maybe you've meditated regularly. I don't know what your disciplines have been. Maybe you've gone to church. Whatever they are, it's never too late to reinstitute them and to remember the simple things. Remember why you did it, that place that it took you to, just like when I was meditating. Remember the physical aspect of it. For me, I still can think of that exact straight back chair with the firm and yet solid foam cushion that I sat on twice a day when I meditated. I wish I had that chair still. I'd tell you my mantra, but you could Google my age and it would tell you my mantra. You found out later on that it was all kind of a lot of hoax, and there was a lot of stuff that you can look up on the internet out of it, and you can get exactly what you want out of the deal. I'm not going to tell you my mantra, though. The people that told me their mantras when we were young, they still bounce around in my head sometimes. I think, okay, why is that there? But what I would encourage you to do today is to remember that to be miraculous, you need to have some disciplines in your life. You need to have the disciplines that say, I choose to be the miracle in the world today. I choose to take the steps that are going to make me miraculous to life. I choose to step out of the everyday and the ordinary and to be exactly who I was created to be. And you are amazing. And you were created to be more amazing than you can even imagine. So step out today, be the miracle, and don't stop after the first week or the first month or even the first year. Stick with it. The miracle is coming, and it's going to be more than we can imagine. When I look at my life today, I'm astonished. I never thought I would live in a neighborhood where people just set out washers for free. There they are, working washers. It's the way of the world today. God bless you. And if you want that washer coming up to my neighborhood, have a great day.